Have you considered the possibility of adventure and the excitement that stealth camping can produce, helping you release your inner nomad and unlocking all kinds of adventure? This may sound a little strange, but stealth camping is a turn on because of the unknown possibilities. It makes you feel enjoyment, empowerment, very high, and it leads you to very interesting places. In this video, I'm going to cover 5 essential rules that will make your stealth camping adventure safe and more enjoyable. I say safe because I had that incident at a Walmart store that I'll share with you all. It wasn't a pleasant experience. While I was stealth camping, resting, my car was put on a tow truck with me in it. They put my home on a tow truck with me in it. But I've moved beyond that. Thankfully, they finally done right by me. Somewhat. Anyway, I've moved past that. While my friends and I have the best time camping at campgrounds and even stealth camping at hotels and things like that and doing touristy stuff, there is still so much excitement in just doing basic, good old-fashioned stealth camping. In this video, I will cover 5 essential rules that will make your stealth camping adventure safe and more enjoyable. The first rule of stealth camping is share the wealth. Some people don't think you should talk about stealth camping, but I absolutely think you gotta share your location with your family and your close friends. They should know where you're gonna post up at the nighttime. We found this beautiful location right here in Upper Peninsula, and it was right by the beach, and it was perfectly allowed to camp there. Although my friend and I didn't end up camping here, we had to get home. We had some business. We had been on the road for 13 days. I couldn't wait to get on social media and share this beautiful finding. I know what people mean though. They think if you tell someone, it'll get too crowded. If you're in a group and you feel comfortable with sharing it, I say sharing it. Now you have to decide this on a case-by-case basis, because if you're sharing a stealth spot and it's basically your living space, it's in the town where you live in, then that might be something different. But if it's kind of a big old road trip, I say share the wealth. Tip number 2, when you go to bed at night, be ready to roll out. When you hop in bed, make sure everything is put away, put in storage. You don't have some food in a crock pot, some 16-bean soup. You want to make sure that everything is put away, because if something happens, somebody comes and asks you to leave, or you get that knock. If you get that knock, you're going to want to be ready to roll out. I have had people knock on my door, don't get alarmed, who did not identify themselves. So I didn't open the door or anything. I just rolled out. A police would have identified themselves. That tow truck driver did not identify himself. If you get that knock, have everything ready to go. Be ready to roll out. Tip number 3, you are going to want to be sober. You're going to want to be 100% sober. Now, y'all know I love a good toddy like anybody else, but you do not want to have anything in your system, not a little store-bought hot toddy liquor. You don't want to have edibles or cannabis. You don't want to have anything in your system or no smells in your car, because at any given time, if you have a smell of alcohol or weed or anything like that, the police can seize your car, and you're going to go from houseless, even if it's part-time or if it's full-time, to homeless. Your vehicle will be seized. So you want to make sure that you are 100% sober. It is not worth it to drink and drive. Tip number 4, you're going to want to be stealth. You know there are nosy neighbors everywhere. Y'all have seen Brewster's Place. Was that the name of that TV show? Well, it's not really that nosy neighbors are nosy. They just watching out for their neighborhood. It's hard to be stealth and low key when your seats aren't in your van. You've removed your seats. But you know, if you have things like blackout curtains and Christmas lights and I decorate my van for Christmas and you have a solar on your van. If you're cooking in your van and food smells are coming out your van, you living like you're at a campground, you got chairs out and an awning out and all that kind of stuff. You're not paying to be at a stealth location, so you don't want to just make it like it's your home. What I usually do is I'll go a couple of, if I'm going to do it at a parking lot or something, I'll go to a couple of parking lots over. I get sleepy, so I don't want to be driving. And then when I'm about to go to sleep, I'll go over to the main spot. But I do all the other stuff in a different location because it's your home inside your van, but you don't have permission to just set up shop with an awning, camping tables and chairs. Now, tip number 5 is trust your gut. Trust your instincts. If you at a location and something feels off, you're hearing sounds, even if it's the wind sounds, and who doesn't love the rain tapping on their roof? Oh, ASMR. But if you're hearing sounds like people, I don't know anything, like any strange sound. If you're hearing any strange sounds, you want to pack up and leave. Bob Wells of Cheap RV Living, he taught me that when you live, not me personally, but I learned through watching his videos, that it's best to, if you live, if you're doing a city van dweller, it's best to scope out 5 to 7 spots. And really, the more, the merrier. So you can kind of get a feel for the area, what goes on, so you can know what your comfort level will be. It's nothing worse than being good and deep in your sleep and hearing something and it's terrible. Thank you all so very much for watching. My favorite slogan, whatever you do, however you do it, always, always, always take the joy route. I'm currently on the road traveling. I'm working on several big projects. One big project I just finished. I appreciate you all watching, leaving comments. Give a thumbs up, give a like and share. Take the joy route.